Hey man, first night shift. Now I know, may not be the most exciting thing in the world, but I think the night shift has its advantages. I would know. I worked that very same shift before you, actually. Now, I have this call set to be pre-recorded, so I can show you the ropes. First things first, you'll notice immediately, we run a small budget at this place, small business and all. So, to your right, there's some power switches. The manager printed out a paper that shows what all of them do. The office power activates your lights and power. The camera power does, as you could guess, turn on the cameras. Finally, probably one of the most important, the vent power switch will heat up all the vents, expelling any nasty creatures that could find the way. Well, why would I need to do that, I hear you thinking? Well, those robots the place is known for? They kind of have a mind of their own, you could say, I guess. They have some sort of function built in their AI that directs them to the office after night. Not really sure why. Never questioned it. But if they find you there, oh, they'll think you're trespassing, kinda. They won't really be all that happy, if you know what I mean. So, keep an eye out and be on your toes. Shoot. Well, don't tell management, but I was supposed to read out those messages for you to, get you acquainted with the company. Tell you what, I'll tell you them tomorrow. I think you got this. Good luck. See you next shift. It wasn't that bad, I hope. You survived, didn't you? But anyways, there was a sheet that I was supposed to inform you of. Just a bunch of legal nonsense. Assuming you signed the waiver. It says just a bunch of stuff, like, we aren't responsible for injuries or missing equipment, snooze fest, stuff like that. So I'll give you a brief rundown of it. Inside this building, we have 5 animatronics. You've probably already met Cookie. He's a fighter. Not a good one, though. There's also the girl one. I don't know much about her. She's new. She's calm. I think it might be because of her newer model. She doesn't round to the office like the rest of them do. Something unique about her. Oh, there's Bob. You better know him. He's our mascot, after all. He has wheels on the bottom for getting around. Makes him fast, but kind of loud. It's an odd decision, but, I mean, I didn't design him, so I don't bother. It's just a toast man, and, well, he isn't doing so hot right now. A week back, some maniac broke in and broke property and ripped the poor guy to shreds. We have to keep him hidden in our backstage to hide him from the eyes of the public. It would be a press nightmare if he got out. If anyone saw him, it would completely destroy the illusion. Oh, see, there's one more. You see the arcade? In there's a strange robot, nothing like the others. Doesn't really have a name. We here just call it the monkey. The warehouse that supplies our robots and parts gave us him as a spare endoskeleton. We refitted some of his pieces and repainted him. Be very sneaky and quiet, opting to stay hidden from cameras, so just make sure that you know he's in your door. He's good at hiding from the light of it. I'm actually looking at it. This paper's long. Tell you what, tomorrow I'll read off the last parts of it and finish. I'm actually getting pretty tired. I feel like going to bed. Not you though. Don't fall asleep on the job. See you tomorrow. I can see you're doing just fine. Guess this place is starting to feel like home, right? Anyway, the paper. It talks about general safety procedures, stuff like that. It talks about the warehouse. Remember how I brought that up yesterday? The warehouse? Yeah, it stores all of our parts. A lot of other companies use it too. I think it's like the biggest animatronic storage in Bluebell County. Heard some guy actually got really injured a couple years ago there. Poor guy. Actually, looking back, maybe he wasn't. But I think that's all of the useful information the sheet has. You know the robots here in this building? I assume you've seen them move already. I recommend keeping a close eye on them. Maybe it's just me being paranoid, but they seem like they have some kind of sixth sense. They tend to only move when you aren't looking at them. Not only move, but they move a lot more when you aren't looking. So, keep a close eye. Don't let them out of sight. I think that's about all I have for you. So, I know this one was shorter than usual, but have a good night. See you tomorrow. I'm proud. You're doing good. Also, it's weird. You know that warehouse I brought up yesterday? There was a break-in there around 9:30 today. Someone in this county seems to just be going around tampering and smashing all those robots. Some have also gone completely missing. Just so strange. Maybe the first big thing that's happened here in a while. You know, we're a small county. We do have some big names though here, but you know, the guy who sent those robots in for repair, the ones that went missing, he is not happy. I heard he plans on suing them. It's fair and all. He runs a very popular diner, and if he can't get them back, he will lose a lot of money. That's why we are laying off getting old Toast Man fixed. We can't risk losing one of our expensive robots. Wait, did I even mention that's why we have you hired? Man, I am bad at explaining this stuff. I'm getting fired for sure, but anyway, we hired you to keep all of our assets accounted for. Can't go losing one in the national park like those warehouse folk. Yeah, so, okay, what I'm saying is be very careful tonight, okay? Like, seriously careful. I have a feeling the culprit could be coming to our building next. Please, I beg of you, keep them safe, okay? I'm counting on you. Have a good night. See you tomorrow. mean, I called it. I knew this would happen, dude. Look at what they did to him. Just look at it. I mean, it's not your fault, but it's so infuriating this kind of thing could happen. This is the worst time, too. In the time between the end of my shift and the start of yours. Someone broke in. You can already tell they destroyed the monkey. I mean, look at this thing, for God's sake. They must have known the shifts. There's no way this is a coincidence. Management and I are already looking into it, but there's only so much you can do. Cops have been alerted. They're still trying to find the suspect. We're not even sure if it's the same guy. I'm sorry. I'm just sorry this happened your first week, but the manager, he wants to shut the place down for a few days. Look through our inventory, stuff like that. Let's make sure nothing was stolen. Also, fix the robots, so. We'll have security guards walking around during that time, and we won't need you. No need to return to work tomorrow, if you understand what I mean. I'm sorry. It's not personal, it's just so bad. Like, this could put us out of business. Our robots are most of this place's life. I doubt we will be able to make the food good enough to keep guests. So, yeah, I'm awfully sorry. We'll keep you on our radar, though, in case the job comes back up again. And we will give you your pay at the end of today, but thanks for trying, I guess. Good night.